Hey guys, Nabil here, and what a day for Nintendo and SNK fans alike. Today marked the showcase of the latest Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC character, and that is of course Terry Bogard from the Fatal Fury and the King of Fighters series. Not only that, but actually the Terry is now available to purchase and download for the Nintendo Switch Fighter. Now, today I'm gonna go on some of the crazy things that were revealed. It really is too much. I was not expecting all the cool things we saw today in that reveal. There's a link in the description below if you want to watch the whole thing. It's about 48 minutes long and it's worth every second. Now, of course, it was the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Director Masahiro Sakurai who presented Terry, but before doing that, he actually did something I did not expect and probably nobody expected. He actually gave a lesson on the history of Neo Geo. He talked about the Neo Geo MVS and AES when it came out, and then it just shows, man, that this guy is really a huge fan of SNK. He went ahead and talked about Fatal Fury in details. He talked about the story, the characters, the meaning. It's just, it was amazing. As a fan of SNK and Fatal Fury, I mean, Fatal Fury was a huge part of my childhood, and just seeing that was just amazing. Like, it really showed the respect that Mr. Sakurai has for SNK and their characters. Now, after that, he then talked about Terry Bogard. He showed Terry Bogard in game, and he looks fantastic. And the details, the level of details in his movements, and the way that Mr. Sakurai was talking about each and every move, including his normals, showed that he's a huge SNK fan, a huge Fatal Fury and KOF fan. And I couldn't stop thinking about how this is a great thing for SNK fans and future SNK fans, because people who only play Super Smash Bros. And they see this level again of details and explanation. He went ahead and talked about cancels and super cancels and super specials, and it was amazing. It was really heartwarming, to say the least, for someone like me who's a huge SNK fan who does not know much about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. He showed his every move. As you can see here, we're looking at some of his, like the Power Wave. Looks pretty awesome. The Burn Knuckle, how we can do it either with a command or just pressing forward and B, I believe. And the Rising Tackle, pretty much everything. Crack Shot, everything is there. Super special moves. It is just insane, but it does not end there. There's few costumes here. As you can see, the hat, his hat art changes. Sometimes it says Fatal Fury like it did in some of the games. It says Neo Geo like it did in the first game. And then it looks like one from the anime. It's just, again, lots of details that I really can't wrap my head around it. Not only that, there is actually a number of guest characters that show up in the King of Fighters stage. Again, this is a new stage, labeled the King of Fighters, which looks similar to what we've seen in the King of Fighters 14, for example. Huge stadium where people duck it out in the King of Fighters tournament. And there's gonna be guest characters who actually are looking, spectating the match, and there are 20, yes, 20 guest characters. Andy Bogard, Joe Higashi, Tang Furu, Yuji Yamazaki, Billy Kane. Just look at all these guys. I can't even say their names now because it's crazy. Iori, Kyo, Athena, and Ikari Warriors. It's just insane. It is really, really insane. And it's not over yet. He went ahead and talked about some of the music of the game that it's going to be added with the update 6, which is currently available to download. And they couldn't decide which music they want to include in the game. So what they did is they selected this 50. It's a sample of 50 songs from the SNK fighters, and they sent it to SNK asking them, you guys help us choose which ones you want to use. And he said, it was funny, he said, the reply said, yes, sure. So they ended up using all the 50 songs. So we have remixes for Pasta, we have remixes for Kim's theme from Fatal Fury 2, Andy, Terry, Big Bear even, Billy Kane, Geese from King of Fighters 14 and from Fatal Fury 1, Earthquake from Samurai Showdown, and I'll talk about why we have Earthquake in there. It's just, I mean, again, 50 songs, as you can see, here's the list of all of them. Esaka from the King of Fighters, again, tons and tons and tons of content in this DLC and this update for SNK fans. The other thing, they also talked about some of the Mii costumes or Mii fighters, which is basically there's a Mii character in there that you can dress not as you want, but there's DLC outfit or skins for him, and they're releasing one for Nakoruru with the actual theme for Nakoruru, which sounds awesome in this remix. They're releasing one for Iori and for Ryo Sakazaki. He did talk about Mai Shiranui, why there's no Mai, and he kind of hinted that's because, you know, this game is for families and for, you know, he said good boys and girls, so they didn't want to have Mai, you know, without, you know Mai, right? I mean, you know, all what she's showing, they didn't want to have that in this game, unfortunately, so there is no Mai. There's Blue Mary, though, as you saw before, but yeah, no Mai. There's Yuri Sakazaki as well. But yeah, so right now, the update 6, which is about 1 gig and 0.6, is available for the Nintendo Switch for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and it is required for you to be able to get Terry Bogard after that, so that update includes all the songs and music and new stage and what have you. And as someone who does not play Smash, I mean, I played it for maybe 10 minutes before, I am going to give this a shot, and I'm going to be having a stream on Twitch. I will post the details in Twitter. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at NeoGeoNow. And yeah, I will be streaming me playing Super Smash Bros. For the first time for real. Of course, I'm going to be picking up Terry Bogard, so look forward to that. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are excited as I am. For someone who does not play Smash, to be excited about Smash is something I would say I did not expect to ever happen. So yeah, there's that, and yeah, please subscribe if you have not done so. Don't forget to like if you like this video, and until next time, thank you guys for watching.